Today, ladies and gentlemen, I have a video for you featuring, I guess, which is the most hated tank in the game. It is on the bar with artillery, you know. Everybody hates artillery as well. Everybody loves to hate artillery, but there are actually many people who do not care about that, or there are many people who love artillery. But I think we can all agree on the fact that nobody really likes or is neutral about the wheeled vehicles, because this is, I would say, the most annoying class to play against, and especially the cherry on the top of the cake EBR, which, boom, is going to be featured in today's video, because I was finally able to finish my goal, which was to free mark this tank. And oh, hello, look at his beautiful tank right over here. Look at that beautiful Judas. While I was playing this live on the stream, actually, I had to send a little message to the Judas as well, saying epic style Judas, because that is actually the Dezrng's reward style, which you were able to get only if you joined my team in the Team Clash event. And Judas right over there is rocking it so beautifully. You know, we had to stop over here for a second for that. Yes, so EBR 105, my goal is to mark every single light tank in the game. Right now is to get 3 marks on every single light tank in the game. I'm trying to finish off the French tech tree line, the French light tanks, and EBR was the final hard tank left. I have only one wheeled light tank left, the tier 5 AMX ELC BIS. I have ELC 90 done, you know, those 1357s, both of them. I have all the rest of the vehicles done, just wheeled vehicles left, and EBR 105 is the hardest one, or was the hardest one. After that, I still need to do the EBR 90, Lynx is already done, and the lower tier ones as well. So this was my goal, and EBR 105 had to be slain next. And when I was playing this vehicle, I really feel I didn't play EBR like I had when it first came out, but I played like maybe 25 battles in total in the last, I would say, 2 years or something like that. This tank was simply sitting in my garage. I was not really interested about that, but you know, going back to it, playing with this, you know, trying to free mark it, which is not the easiest thing to do. It is not the hardest thing to mark, but not the easiest thing to do either, you know, to be consistent all the time when you get the bad maps, the city maps, whatnot, because the requirements for those, you know, for the bad maps is quite high. But playing this tank, I sometimes simply felt dirty. Like, this tank has some things going on for it which should not be allowed in the game, like straight out. The U-turn maneuvers, how it sticks on the ground, the physics this tank has, it is just so freaking unreal. And of course the fact that it doesn't have tracks, you're not able to track it, you're not able to make it sit in one position, you're only able to slow it down, and how the wheels and the side simply eats B grounds, like the amount of times FE4005s or 183s have done 0 damage to me with high explosive or with premium hedge round. It is it is just bonkers, guys, honestly. And how you're able to maneuver with this tank is nuts. And you're going to see all of that in this battle as well, which I would say I'm very proud how I played this. You know, even though we have the OP tank, like absolutely OP tank in our hands, but how the situation evolved and how the battle goes and how we played it, actually quite nice, I have to say. So we're playing on Overlord, of course, as you can see, but now if you pay attention on the minimap, we're basically controlling like 4% of the map, or 6% of the map. We are inside 6 squares out of 100 this map has to offer. Enemy team won the beach, enemy team won the middle. They are coming in from all kinds of different angles. We are just trying to dish out as much damage as possible over here, of course. We have Grilla. Luckily, we have very good snipers over here. We have actually the most accurate tanks in the game, STRV 103B and Grilla 15. So I knew we have to activate those somehow. And I knew that camping in the corner with EBR definitely is not going to help it out. I have to bait out the shots from the enemies, and I have to make a distraction. I have to be a distraction on the open field, so our snipers can do their work and they are not going to be focused or sniped down. So what I'm basically doing right over here, I am putting myself out here as a target for all the allied tanks as well. Moving in, taking out the STB, E50M and Manticore, who kept peeking, trying to hit me or my snipers. All those guys were actually taken care of thanks to a little distraction and of course very good shooting by the teammates as well. And now the Judas is the biggest threat because hull down Judas in that position can simply take a dump on all of our tanks over here. They can penetrate the commander hatch, but you know, they have to be very lucky and accurate with that. So putting a shot into Judas while taking a shot in return actually, which didn't feel so good. Basically lost 850-ish hit points with 2 shots. But after I saw my team was able to deal with Judas, I right away repositioned because I really need to get the attention of that version 4. I need that guy not to shoot my teammates, but me. And while I did that, look at the kill feed, guys. This battle was hard already, and now enemy GWE-100 actually one-shot 2 tanks. Got a Bombardier medal in this tank. 1 Krilla 15 and T100LT has been knocked out by a single shot from GWE-100. And over here I was able to put 1 shot into version 4, now waiting until the commander hatch is behind the rock so I can actually flank, but that guy moves up just far enough to spot the rear of my vehicle, and I'm not able to do the surprise flanking from the bushes, but luckily I have absolutely ridiculous tank in my hands right now, and also version 4 turns like a boat, so getting on the side to put that shot in is not the hardest thing in the world. And here goes down another tank, but we have still very big problems. 2 artilleries, you know, those are not that big of a problem for me personally, but for my tank destroyers definitely, and the fact that they have full HP E4 still in the game, who received 1 shot from STRV. So my job right now is to simply be annoying, to use different angles to bait that E4 into bad positions, and hopefully Krilla 15, who is repositioning already, is able to take that guy out. So we saw where E4 is coming to. I am just getting some distance between me and E4. E4 is definitely not able to spot me from here. I am easily able to outspot that guy, and here it is. And here is E4 now trying to find a good position where I am able to take the shot without getting spotted, while Krilla 15 slaps a beautiful shot into E4, and just like that, full HP E4 has been dealt with. Jagdpanzer E100 left together with the gun garage, together with the GWE100, who scored the Bombardier medal, so that guy can take something home at least. So looking for some artilleries, because I saw a couple shells coming from the beach area. Here is GW100. I am able to take those shots without getting spotted, of course, because artillery view range is not the best, and I can see that Jagdpanzer E100 is already being dealt with by my teammates. So picking up that kill as well, and now it should be simply sealing the deal. This battle should be adding a signature, because we came out of quite a bad position actually, controlling only like 5-6% of the map, 4-5-6% of the map with the tanks we had left at the corner of the map, to a position where we are actually winning now, leading with kills, but we have less hit points because artillery and the Jagdpanzer E100 have actually a bit more hit points than we do. So we see that Jagdpanzer decided to go for the gap, most likely aiming towards my tank destroyers. So I'm just trying to make an angle, trying to create a crossfire angle where I am able to punish that guy. And my first heat round in this battle actually goes in. I really do not like to use heat on this tank, to be fair. Like, the shell velocity is slow, the penetration doesn't give you that much extra. Definitely my favorite type of ammunition is APCR, and I have really toned down using the high explosive as well. I tended to overuse the high explosive, and many times it simply equaled me not being able to penetrate the target and dealing like 100 damage or something like that to the guy. Krilla 15, beautiful flank, was able to take out Jagdpanzer E100. And here is only 1 vehicle left, sending an invitation to the STRV to get the little brothers in arms as well. Conqueror drops down. I thought, please simply do not destroy yourself, because I would like to get my Top Gun. I am 1 frag away from the Top Gun award as well, so that should be quite an easy kill right over here, waiting for a bit better angle, and boom, in it goes. Just now it is down to the reload, but I can see Gorilla 15 is coming as well. Meanwhile, STRV crashed. STRV jumped off the freaking cliff actually and crashed. And Top Gun denied by Gorilla 15. But, you know, we would not be in this situation without my teammates. We would not see the victory screen without my teammates anyway. But 6.4k damage done in this tank is not bad, I would say. 2000 assistance, ace tanker, high caliber, 5 frags as well. Gorilla 15 and STRV, as you can see, all those guys did over 4000 damage. And overall, I would say quite a nice battle to showcase for you. Next up, let me show you the most, I would say, unexpected third mark battle. Dezrng is a map where you can get some spotting, you can get some assistance, but usually it is like average, you know, usually it is average at the best. If you're, you know, average or good score, let's say, if everything, all the stars are aligned, getting 5,000, 6,000 combined, that would be absolutely beautiful for this map, for me at least. And when I saw that enemy EBR is already very busy, very active in the middle of the map, and when I saw that Patchet is going in as well, I knew, okay, this is my opportunity to sneak up very close to the enemy lines already, to the enemy bushes, to keep them spotted for my teammates, because I have quite a lot of snipers coming from the zero line. We have Gorilla 15 sniping, and we have Prokhorovka 65 as well, but those guys are not able to snipe for too much longer because enemy EBR is pushing up next to our snipers basically. So at first, now I know that of course they have to deal with the EBR first, and after that they can open up their guns towards us as well, and here it is. Enemy EBR was playing way too aggressively and was destroyed. And just look at his beauty, guys, just look at his beauty. Whenever you're playing with whatever light tank you want to be in this type of situation, where they are not able to spot you, like no way they can see you through the bushes. You have, you know, good camo, you have CVS zone, which is absolutely broken, not concealment, but broken equipment unit. We were able to do all that. We were able to keep them spotted for my teammates while they completely slapped them. DVP is pulling back, STRV is pulling back, Leopard 1 is also pulling back, and I didn't want to take the shot because I know that 60 DP is somewhere up there, so I'm simply going to reposition without taking any shots yet, but after having 4100 assistance already, and I'm going to be over here behind this house to spot 60 DP and also the upcoming tanks who are trying to run away. Am I dreaming or is this real life, guys? Full HP, 60 DP got spotted in very unusual position, and Gorilla 15 actually one-shots that guy. Amorax, 60 DP, and I get full assistance for that. This is absolutely not right. And now, I'm already rubbing my hands together a bit, because I can see where all the enemy vehicles are repositioning to. They are repositioning to the absolute best position for me. They are going to the K1 corner. And I can so easily outspot those guys. Look at the amount of snipers I have backing me up. We have Foch 155, we have Gorilla 15 coming up, Prokhorovka, we have DVP IS-7, 430U. Like, we have so many guns sniping at that K1 corner, which I'm about to spot. Like, honestly, this battle was a dream. 6,900 assistance already. Couple shots of damage as well. Killing blow on the TVP. So now simply waiting for my snipers to be in the position. Yes, I'm not going in yet because, you know, there is no reason for you to spot if there are no guns shooting at them. But now Gorilla 15, everyone is coming in, everyone is going to be ready to shoot at all the spots we have over here. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Full HP for speed. Here is Leopard. STRV is also up over here, and guess who is going to rake up all that assistance? Yes, it was me. And right now I still didn't have my third mark of excellence. I still didn't have it. I am going to get it with a shot into Foch B, which I'm going to take in a second, but I'm already freaking ecstatic, and this is why I said this was the most surprising third mark, because I still needed a lot of... I think I was under 94% slightly under 94% or something like that. So it had to be a big game, but can you expect something like this? It is going to be 15-1 on Pilsen and actually able to get close to 12,000 combined damage out of it. Crazy, right? Absolutely nuts. Now, EBR or any other vehicle, I would say, you know, any other light tank would have been able to do the same. 13105, D100LT, all those tanks would have been able to do the same. On this map, it was just perfect situation, perfect storm in front of our eyes, and what a beautiful game. I think this is my highest assistance on Pilsen. I believe so, at least, because all the stars were aligned, and many times all the stars needs to be aligned. But this was your today's video, ladies and gentlemen, featuring the most hated tank in the game, the mobility, the physics, the no tracks situation over here on this tank, and the gun handling, gun stabilization while you are moving. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Hopefully you still enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. While you are watching this, I'm still on my vacation. I'm still in Africa, Tanzania. Hopefully still alive. Hopefully lions have not eaten me alive. Löwe, tiger, lion, panthers have not eaten me alive. And hopefully World of Tanks is still going. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Much love. Love you all. I get you next time with something else. Stay awesome. Stay beautiful. Stay sexy. Take care. And bye.